We are Team ApeX from Lake Ridge Middle School in Woodbridge, Virginia. The drinking water coming from the Occoquan River, our community's main source of water, exceeds the new limit for PFAS, also known as forever chemicals, because once they are in the water supply, they are persistent and last for thousands of years.
What are PFAS? PFA stands for per and polyfluoroalkyl substances. PFAs are widely used long-lasting chemicals that have compounds that break down very slowly over time. There are many different PFAS chemicals. They come from many different consumer, commercial, and industrial products.
PFAS chemicals then enter the soil, air, and water in the community. Animal populations can be impacted by the PFAS in their environment. Animal exposure also impacts people because the people then eat PFAS-exposed fish, as well as dairy products from animals that were exposed through their water and soil. People are also exposed directly through contaminated water source because the water that is used for drinking, cooking, and bathing. Tap water is a major concern when PFAS are present in local waterways.
When people are exposed to PFA chemicals, it can cause health problems. Researchers are still learning about the ways PFAS can affect humans, but we already know that PFAS exposures can cause developmental delays and other developmental problems, reproduction problems, increased risk of cancer, reduced immune system response, reduced response to vaccines, hormone problems, and increased cholesterol. Because their brains and bodies are still developing, kids are more sensitive to the harmful effects of PFAS. Kids who are exposed over a long period of time through their drinking water are more likely to have health problems in the future.
There are 3 existing solutions for this problem. The first and best way is to avoid PFAS is to stop them from entering the water at all, because once they do, they are there forever. Once PFAS are in the water system, the solution is to filter water in a way that it removes them so that people aren't using water with these chemicals. 2 ways that scientists have found to remove PFAS from the water are filtering using granule-activated carbon filters, which are inexpensive but not highly effective, and by the use of household reverse osmosis filters, which are the most effective treatments but are very expensive.
The problem with the current solutions is that they're either not effective enough or are too expensive for many people to install and use. When PFAS are in the water, a one-sink reverse osmosis filter is not enough. All of the water in the house needs to be filtered through reverse osmosis. Reverse osmosis filters cost thousands of dollars, making them too expensive for many people in the community to purchase and install. We think that a solution that should be considered is to build and install reverse osmosis filters that filter the water coming into the neighborhood so that all the houses in the whole neighborhood have water coming through their faucets that is already safe.
Water quality impacts all of us. Make sure that you are educated about the PFAS levels in your community's water by searching your zip code in the Environmental Working Group's National Tap Water Database, and connect with local resources where you live about how you can help make your water cleaner and safer for all people.